What's up,
Yeah,
people?
I
How y'all
I
doing?
use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool.
Start
with
your
this.
week by installing your game plan.
Fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Then I hit that. 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 Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in off a loss. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
No game.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Steps away. And he finds a man on a crossing route. He did it again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of...
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
17 yards.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
At the Buccaneers.
On second and 11 now. Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chris Manhertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it.
And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And fights through one man. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching him.
17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. But now it's third and goal. And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down.
8-yard line.
That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20,
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Ben Roethlisberger has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that one's at halftime with them leading the visiting New York Giants. The Bears played well a week ago. They're doing it again as they try to run their mark to 2-0. In our game, it's Teddy Bridgewater with a standout first half. His 5 touchdown passes have him on a record pace. As for the call of the second half, we'll turn it back over to Brandon and Charles.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway from the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First down, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Made at the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Bridgewater. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 22. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. This is caught at the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Devin White able to get in there and drop him behind the line. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. His throw caught right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That'll put him right on the doorstep of a 200-yard game. He's at 199 as he picks up the 1st. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense is running away with this one.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Bridgewater on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. A big play there for the Panthers. 67 yards.
Panthers.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Because I ain't even checked the daggone thing.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch.
Let's see if I can change it. I can't change it. I'll change the next game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Dancing away at the 30. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 12.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And some space here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, that's the way to...
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A lot to, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Bridgewater on the...
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Being chased out left. Now he'll throw, and that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 38. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Out to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, kick the stacks, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could cut on my power and look at my dogs. Way back then, you claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry. Ay, how did you let it go, miss? Ay, hush, you emergency miss. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kick it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and I kick it, yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, kick it. With the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Need a light, these right here, you can check my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a plan? To a guy with a cash. What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Start your week by installing your game plan. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Use this information during each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. A portion of unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is you just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player and you may get the next Tom Brady.
king. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then, Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Rolling to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Panthers turned away on 4th. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Steps away to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Bridgewater to throw it.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's a loss of 1. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. On the ground, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. And this is incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. At the 26-yard line. A deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing is Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. advantage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
On second down, McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
On the carry.
A gain of 3, second down.
The 18-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there, pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
It is no good.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
49-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do?
know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a run with McCaffrey. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back near the goal line. Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Oh, nearly picked.
Intended for
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. Here's King. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it'll be Charger football. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25.
To throw is Bridgewater. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16-yard line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. That's another.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Throwing. Bridgewater. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Like the football back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore, 39 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's been quite the game for him individually, a trio of touchdowns. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the...
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Bridgewater again, eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater dancing to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Melvin Ingram just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and long for Bridgewater.
I love how Melvin Ingram plays the game with toughness and a motor that absolutely will not quit. Knows how to get around all types of obstacles to get to the quarterback. He's had at least 7 sacks a season going back to 2015 and been a Pro Bowler for 3 straight years.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Panther.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuck from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
It's now 3rd and
a big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're in it. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. And this one is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Chris Harris on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shakes off the sack. They can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Here's Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. He's going to look. He's got a man. Complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And he rifles one incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll run with McCaffrey. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Now the first throw in overtime for Bridgewater. He'll have a first down past the 40. That's going to be caught by Samuel as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Bridgewater lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38, and he's taken down inside
To the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time.
26-yard line.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
The 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle.
Joey Bosa in on the stop. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Found his target, it's Anderson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Carolina, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That's how you win, baby.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. Your friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a shit, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a shit, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, up, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. My stomach keep up turns, I know when I can't control it. All my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real, lightweight bust off half a pass. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all the happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find. Just say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work that gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split. We on track for the win.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a flag on the play.
yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play.
I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Get them out of here. I just got to set like I run up in the backfield. I just got to set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to Jackson High, throw them Ravens across the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
She like got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. Don't play with me. Say, so what you gon' do? Stop playing with me.
She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't feel bad. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. Talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you're missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the past to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it.